Hey, yo, bro, who y'all think got the best handles, yo?
Man, Kyrie off tops.
Hold on, better than Jamal Crawford?
What? Easy.
What's good, YouTube? What's popping? What is popping? What is good? Midday stream. Wanted to go live, talk about a few things. Of course, like always, sneakers, basketball, things like that. There was a topic that came up today, which was very interesting. That I thought that was pretty. I talked about it last night. I was just talking about this last night for everybody who was here on the late night live stream. I went live pretty late, like around 11 p.m. on the West Coast. Didn't finish till like 2 in the morning or something like that. So we were rocking, a lot of good conversation. One of the topics that we were talking about was Kyrie. At least I brought it up, speaking about his shoes and the collabs he's done and who else has done it like him. LeBron definitely has some solid sneakers, and it's just crazy that O'Shea Jackson kind of made the same sentiment, but he was talking in a different way about Kobe's and Jordans and Bronze. But who else? And Kyrie responded, bro. Responded like you should respond. We're going to get into that a little bit. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully your day is going pretty well. I will bring somebody on to talk a little bit about this topic, other things about Kyrie, what's next for him re-signing to the Mavericks, all that jazz, all that good stuff here. Just wanted to, I told you guys last night that I would be coming back live. I wanted to go a little earlier, but I was kind of busy. I slept a little bit, then took care of some business. Now I'm back for a little bit, got a couple hours, or I don't know. I got a little time to spare. It might be a couple hours, might be shorter, depending on what happens. If I get a phone call or not, you know what I mean? But Jesse T, what's good? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Rodolfo. Did I say that right? Browntown Finds. What's good, bro? What is good? How you been? Hopefully I didn't say that wrong. How's everybody's day going? Let me see what's up. I got one person to bring in real quick. Get that copy. Put that there. I'll go paste there. But yeah, man, today was it's getting warmer out here. It definitely is. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. Every 10 likes, you already know what it is. If you don't know what that means, every 10 likes as a celebration and appreciation, as a celebration and appreciation to y'all for hitting the like button. Every 10 likes, we take a little swig of the juice. You know what I mean? Today's juice is the Lobos. Once again, this bottle's still not finished yet. We talked about a lot last night. Pretty good, a really good stream last night. I enjoyed you guys coming through. Good amount of people in here, chopping it up, switching information. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, bro. Kyrie sneaker, very dominant thing in the sneaker world. It's crazy how they set this up. It's like they set this up for me. It was like a lob for me based on what I said yesterday to wake up to this here. And it is all over the internet. O'Shea Jackson saying that and Kyrie responding. I'm about to pull that tweet up right now. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kyrie for responding, seeing that, following O'Shea to be able to respond to that. It's all over Twitter. It's on my Instagram. It's in the Discord. So if you guys want to see it for yourself or all that jazz, want to see it for yourself, want to retweet it or repost it, it's available on Instagram. Here it is in my Discord. If you did not see it, my signature line made let's see. My signature line made the previous brand I was with over 2.6 billion in revenue in the past 7 years. I can safely say I'm one of the ones out here in the competitive shoe market, dominating. And not to be arrogant, go ask around the kids that grew up wearing/buying shoes. No, respectfully, I'm that guy because of the support of support worldwide. A very true statement there, and he ain't lying. 2.6 billion in 7 years is a lot. They need to line up the other players and see where they stand. Where does everybody else stand with that? They need to run these numbers up to show the world, where these lines fall. Of course, Kobe's line's going to be up there. It was up there before he passed. And then, of course, afterwards, the money's going to stay up there. People are going to flock to that shoe. But who else? I mean, I know LeBron's up there, but I mean, Is LeBron? What did LeBron sell more than Kyrie? I mean, maybe so. He's been there longer than Kyrie, so maybe by default in that retrospect. You know what I mean? Oh, you found some Kyrie's, the Kentucky blue colorway, and you found them reduced price. Yeah, no, that's clean. That's clean. A lot of the Kyries have been popping up at Ross. They're no longer really at the Nike outlets. They got them all out of the Nike outlets by the 31st of last month of June or May. So by June 1st, they were out of the stores, out of the Nike stores. The outlets, they had to clearance them out. And now they're on the move to places like you'll find, or not, I haven't seen them at TJ Maxx yet personally, but Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, you'll find some Kyrie Infinities, Kyrie Low 5s. So this is pretty interesting, man. I'm going to bring in my homie right now, Kickman Indy, somebody who's really into the Kyries just like myself. A lot of good energy and vibes. We're going to talk to him a little bit, see what he thinks about this and just what's next for Kyrie. As you know, he just re-signed and everything like that. Just a lot going on. New shoe, staying with a new team or his current team, you know. So we're going to bring this tweet back up, but let me go ahead and bring in Kickman Indy. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, bro? How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How about yourself?
Chilling out, Kickman, man. What's been up with you? How you been? What's good?
Oh, been doing pretty good, man. Just been busy waiting for some new Kyrie's to come out, man. Ain't been able to buy any shoes.
Yeah. Have you looked into the Anta 5, whatever shoe he was wearing?
Yeah, the Antas, they look pretty nice. I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up, going with Anta. Man, I like that Reggie Miller background you got going there.
Oh yeah, Reggie Miller, one of the GOATs that started off with the 3-point shooting. One of my first favorite players growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reggie was a dog, bro.
Reggie was a dog, man. 8 points in 9 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He did do that,
Reggie
man.
right there. But yeah, man. I'm just like you. I'm in a holding pattern right now, waiting to see exactly what transpires. For a long time, I thought he was going to be going to see a collective.
Right.
Right. A lot of chatter out there about him going to see a collective. He had basically, tried some of their shoes, and he was in negotiations with them, and then they ended up breaking down. And I think he ended up going another route, which is going to be what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
With Anta, even though it's not officially announced yet, I'm pretty sure that's where he's going to be landing.
Yeah.
I myself, man, the way Puma's been putting stuff out, man, I'd have liked to see him go on Puma, to be honest with you.
I've had that conversation before plenty of times on the stream. I was talking about this topic last night, which is crazy, but I mean, it's just normal. But the person that's closest to doing what he's doing is Puma and LaMelo. Like, they're at the forefront of the creativity with the sneaker lines and the collabs. One thing I like about the Pumas is at least for the MBO 2, I'm not for sure about the MBO. No, the MBO 1 I think had the same box, but the 2's got a different color box for each shoe. That's some Kyrie shit right there, bro.
Yeah,
in my
that's
opinion.
Exactly what it is. Nobody does that since Kyrie.
Nah, exactly. So, and he has a lot of colorways dropping of each silhouette. It's interesting how they dropped the MBO 2 low, like at the tail end of, I don't know. It seemed like they dropped so many MBO 2s. It seemed like they were fizzling it out, getting ready for the 3, but now they have a whole different lineup for these MBO 2 lows. So all that's some Kyrie stuff. It's like I've seen it before, but only with Kyrie. So I thought Puma was going to be a good vibe for him also, because of they shown what they are able to do with LaMelo. Anta is cool, but it's kind of hard to get them in the States, but I'm sure we'll find plugs to make that happen. But they are a little more expensive too.
I noticed that, and I'm wondering why they're so much more expensive. I'm like, man, I think, I'm not sure. I just don't know why they're so expensive.
Yeah. I thought, because it's not even about the shipping coming from another country. The retail price point for the shoe itself is expensive. These Way of Ways, they're like $250 or $2. They're expensive. Bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's I don't know how that's going to really affect how that's going to really land with a Kyrie audience who's used to him and his shoes being the best price also, so
I agree.
Yeah, that's going to be a little different.
It is. It's going to have to be in that 120 to 140 range, I think, to really be, a seller like it was with Nike. I think they're going to have to come in that price range, because
Yeah.
I have a feeling if you come in, top heavy at that 2 to 250, I mean, you look at the shoes that are priced in the 200 range right now, especially
Yep.
signature wise. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the Jordans, and then
Mm-hmm.
Bron tries to get up there
Bronze.
in
Yeah.
200. Man,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
LeBrons really don't sell that well.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? I
His
mean,
best bet is this 20, but they're still around and still available. You see them at the outlets pretty well. You see them on at stores with the sales tags on LeBron 20s, even though that is one of his best silhouettes as of late. That one still
agreed.
struggles to sell, it seems like. You'll see the colorways available. I'm seeing the first color. Well, I don't see the Time Machine, but I see like every colorway after that still floating around. And then you'll see the debut colorway, which is like the second colorway. That's at Ross now. You can find that at Ross or Burlington now, So yeah, man, this is gonna be crazy to see what's next. The Anthus shoe that he wore, the that model looks pretty dope. I don't know if that's gonna be the model that he's gonna take over, or if they're gonna get. I'm pretty sure it will be a whole new shoe, but hopefully the price point can be somewhat decent, and he's able to come with the colorways. Because I mean, I don't know if an overseas company will do collabs like that. Maybe like collabs with what they got, like anime or something. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy to see what's next, with
I'm not
Kyrie and
sure
Anthony for
either. And
sure. Yeah.
I'm hoping with the collabs, I'm hoping that he continues to work with some of the people he worked with, like Concept, Sneaker Room. I hope they're able to work on those collabs. And I'm not sure if they'll work
Yeah.
with the brand or not.
Yeah. One shoe I want to get your opinion on too. I believe I think it's right. The Sabrina one, man. What do you think about that shoe, dude?
That was the Kyrie 6 low right
It
there.
was, man. It looks just like a Kyrie shoe. What
It
Kyrie's
does.
next shoe would have been or something.
That's what it reminded me of, was the Kyrie 2 low, the
Yeah,
Kyrie low 2. I mean,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I think, yeah, it looks good. I'm not going to lie, man.
It
I like the shoe.
is. It is. It's a
I know
nice looking
that's
shoe,
going to be
man.
one that's on my radar for sure. Another one
Yeah.
I'm really liking is that JT1 Pink Lemonade.
JT1. Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
Jason Tatum's, his shoe is a lot more impressive than I thought. When I first originally saw the silhouette, I wasn't sure about it, but then I started seeing it in hand, doing my research on it with my videos and stuff like that. And they're a very dope shoe. They're only 120, so they are at the perfect price
yeah,
point. And they have some colorways. A lot of colorways already dropped and more to come. Like they just released some like 4 new colorways that are coming out pretty soon. I guess they dropped them during that Quad 54 competition they just had, or is still going on. I'm not sure, but there's a
yeah.
lot of
Like a
colorways
Cool
in the Tatum.
Gray, a Wave Runner, and a few
Mm-hmm.
others. I seen that, a Cool Gray, Wave
Yeah,
Runner, and then like a
denim or
classic
something like
type,
that. Yeah,
old
that too.
school, I think is what
Yeah,
they called it.
yeah, old school. Yeah, absolutely. And there was like a report that I saw about jo- the new Jordans are selling out the retros. Like the basketball sneakers are doing better than the retro sneakers right now. The
Yeah,
Tatums, the Zions, and the Lucas are
I
doing
seen that.
more.
The
Yeah,
performance-based shoes.
right. And it's good to see Jordan Brand able to expand, but uh, yeah, it's just crazy to even hear that.
Yeah, no,
Because
it
I never
is.
really heard that before. You know what I mean? Jordan
And
Brand.
it's something we never thought we'd really hear, because the retros for years have been selling great. But
Right.
I think maybe they're getting to the point where they've recycled too many colorways and they're doing
Yeah.
retro upon retros.
Yeah.
And for some of them, I think it's needed, but I think for
Hmm.
some, it's just hard to say.
Yeah.
I just think that some of their performance shoes are just doing really well right now. I
Right.
mean, the Zions, man, them Zion threes look really nice. I
They
like them.
do. They do. And I tried the Zion 2s on recently at the outlet, and those have a really good feel to them when you put them on.
Do they really?
Yeah, for casual wear or on the court. Like I can see why people would hoop in them. And then when I put them on for casual wear, like this black and gray and white colorway I tried on, they look nice on feet, man. I'm not mad at the Zion 2s. I thought I didn't like them at first, but when I tried them on, I like the cushioning around the ankle and Achilles. I like the toe box feel. Like they're a nice shoe. If you ever get a chance to try it on, just see what you think about them. You know what I mean? Not a bad shoe. Hello? Uh-oh. I think you might be frozen. I'm gonna bring you back in. You there?
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So I'm not sure. I mean, you're more on the eastern side than I am, so you were up before me. So you might have got wind of this. The O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Kyrie conversation on Twitter. You hear about that?
I did. I actually saw your post too.
Oh yeah, crazy,
About
right?
Kyrie speaking out about how basically he sold $2.6 billion worth of shoes, and it's just crazy. He's literally got the best selling signature shoe other than MJ and
That's
Kobe.
what I'm saying. That's what I mean, dude. That's of current players playing, he's doing it the best. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are for LeBron. LeBron was active with Nike a little before that, but I don't know. In 7 years, 2.6 billion. I would love to see the numbers of everybody else just to see where it all lines up. You know what I mean?
Man, that's exactly it. I mean, I don't think there's anybody else out there that was touching that.
I really don't either. I really don't either. I would love to know the numbers so I can for sure definitely say that. But I don't see it, bro. I don't. Because I love LeBron, his game, all that. But his shoes, he's had a lot. He had way more misses than he's had hits out of the 20 silhouettes that has dropped, in my opinion. And I don't think Kyrie's really had. The only shoe that I'm a little iffy about, but I still like it in colorways, is the 2. I don't know what the sales were like for that shoe, but everything else he's dropped was just on point, whether it's the colorways or the collabs. So I don't know LeBron shoes that have sold like that. Things selling out, reselling for high amounts. You'll have a few here or there that will resell for something, but a Kyrie sneaker, a basketball sneaker to have resale value is crazy. Of active players. Of course, like Kyrie. Hello? Probably got to come back in. Let me see. Hold on. Can you hear me? I'm going to have to send you. You there? Okay, I'm going to send you the link again to come back in because I don't hear your. Oh, wait. You there? Oh, maybe you muted your mic by mistake because it says unmute mic. And then mine says. Okay. All right, cool. We're there.
There we are.
Technical difficulties. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jesse T, I might have to try. Yeah, Jesse T, try the Zion 2. They feel great on shoe, man. His colorways are a little whatever. They have some that are better than others, but the colorway I tried was like the black, gray, and suede one. Black, white, and gray, but it's like suede upper. Comfortable shoe. Definitely check it out.
Man, I like the Voodoos too.
Which ones?
The Voodoos?
Yeah. The Voodoo, of course. Yeah, Zion's Voodoos is pretty dope. The Zion 2 and the Jordan 1 Low Voodoo was definitely dope. The Jordan 1 Low is reselling for a pretty good amount, in the same climate of reselling being down. That shoe still has a little value to it. I didn't think that shoe was going to be all of that as far as the hype was concerned, but it's good to see Zion has a little buzz, I guess, in the sneaker world, or maybe it was just because it's Jordan 1 Low. I don't know.
Yeah, man, I don't know either. I hope Zion can stay healthy this year and go at it, man. When he's healthy, man, he's an explosive player. I mean, he's fun to watch when he's healthy.
He is. He definitely is. He's got to stay healthy, man, which is the situation with a lot of players. Obviously, it's the NBA. A little off topic from what I'm going to ask you next, but did you happen to see the conversation between Jerry West and Paul George on the podcast or snippets of it?
No, I did not.
Okay, so Jerry West was on Paul George's podcast, Playoff P, and he was mentioning how he's like said straight to his face, like, we have maybe 2 chances to probably win it. We had like 2 really good chances, but you and Kawhi just can't stay healthy, like can't even play half a season. I was surprised to see he told him that to his face. It kind of just came to my brain to see if maybe you saw or heard about that. But Jerry West told him, like, you guys couldn't stay healthy more than half the season. Like, you never really hear a GM telling players that to their face, at least not in a public eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. But that is Jerry West, man. And Jerry West kind of lets it, you know what he's thinking.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good. Players need to hear that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen with the Clippers next because they got a lot of moves to make when it comes to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard because of their health. What's to go next? If they're gonna extend Kawhi or not. But one thing we do know is that the Mavericks extended Kyrie. to what, a 3-year deal I think it was for Kyrie Irving, which was that's
3-year
good.
deal, 3-year deal,
Right,
and
right,
I think
yeah.
I think he'll stay all 3 years. So.
I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that with him. It's crazy because he was saying in free agency about finding like a team to finish his career with. I hope he doesn't see his career being 3 more years.
Yeah, I'm hoping not too. I think he's
You
got
know,
more than 3 left.
yeah, for sure, right? For sure. I think
He did come out years ago and say he wanted to retire early, though, so
that's
it wouldn't
true.
surprise me.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. Him out there with Zion, Luka. I know they didn't do so well this year or this past season because they came in late. Playing in a time when everybody's putting their best effort out to get to the next level. They come and have a new chemistry type of situation, just trying to figure it out, and that's why they fell out of the playoff hunt. But I think with a full fresh start with both him and Luka as the main guys, I think they can make that work. Do you like him playing with the Mavericks? Do you think he should have went to somewhere else, or what's your thoughts on him with going back to Dallas?
I think actually the Mavericks are a good fit. They drafted well this year. I think they maybe have another piece or two to add, maybe in the trade deadline, something like that.
Right.
Maybe move Hardaway Jr. and bring somebody else in.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're keeping Christian Wood or not. I'm pretty sure they said they weren't.
Right.
But overall, I think they've got a really good chance to, at least maybe be a 4 or 5 seed in the West. So I think realistically, that's where they're going to probably land. But I think they can play well off each other too.
Absolutely.
I think Kyrie can open up some things for Luka, and Luka can open up some things for Kyrie. So I think it's a real good fit, and I'm excited to see what a good, full, fresh season will bring them.
Yeah. Hopefully, both guys can stay healthy. That's the main thing. Luka's such a high usage rate player, so with somebody like Kyrie being there, can definitely take off of him, like you're saying. Give both the guys a little bit of a break. You can't really double team either one. They need a solid number 3, number 4. I don't know who that's going to be for them, but I'm definitely here to see what it's going to be. I like them in Dallas. It is the Western Conference, so Western Conference is definitely stacked, but a lot of teams are stacked on both sides. Don't know where Dame's going to go yet. Not sure about James Harden. In your opinion, what do you feel? What's your gut telling you about those two guys?
About Harden, I think overall, I think Harden's going to end up staying in Philly because I'm not sure he's got a better situation than Philly that he can go to.
Right.
I don't think the Knicks are going to go too aggressive after him because they would just end up having to give up too many assets for what they're building right now.
Right. True.
I know the Heat, as far as the Heat go with Dame, I'm not sure that the Blazers are going to meet that request, which I find pretty disrespectful given how much Dame is giving that organization. I think they need to work with Dame and, get him where he wants to go just out of respect because I think he's given that organization, a few more years than he probably should have.
Absolutely.
In the end.
Absolutely.
So ultimately, I think for Dame, Dame is going to end up, probably somewhere in the Eastern Conference. Now, I could see a team like possibly Brooklyn jumping in the mix for Dame. Because they've got the assets and they've got some younger guys that they could get in a trade, and they've also got assets as far as the draft goes. So I see the Nets, and I mean you could even argue and say that maybe Harden and Dame just switch places.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Going into Philly and Harden going out to Portland.
Yeah, I mean that might be a good fit with Dame and Embiid. That might work a little better than Harden and Embiid.
I definitely think it would. Put Maxey in there at the 2 guard.
Yeah, because he's a good guard, man. I like him. I like the young guard right there. Definitely, man. That's gonna be interesting to see. We're still all waiting to see where those chips fall. Damian Lillard. I feel like with the Damian Lillard Portland situation, I feel like until Dame announced what he said, I think neither one of them wanted to go that route. Both of them kind of knew that was where it was headed. I feel like both the team and Dame knew that. Like Dame knew he wouldn't really win a ring in Portland, and I feel like they didn't want to let Dame go, but they know that they had to move on because he's not happy there. So they didn't want to announce a trade. I think they wanted him to announce a request first, just to make it look more on Dame's fault than the organization, because now you got people out there, which is crazy. Anytime a player leaves a team he's been with for a long time, you have one or two people that they highlight online, burning jerseys and talking to, so I've seen a couple people saying that because Dame requested a trade, they're mad at Dame, but like you just mentioned, he gave him a little bit too long already, and if it's about winning, which he says he wants to do, he's not getting in Portland, bro. I don't see that happening. The West is too stacked for him to get it there. At least he needs to go to another team in the West, or just go to the Eastern Conference, get there that way, and have a good chance to win in the finals. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And I think it's crazy too that people are out there burning his jersey.
Yeah.
It's like this guy was one of the most loyal players in the NBA.
Absolutely.
And you're going to come out and burn his jersey because he actually wants to win. When he drew a line in the sand for that organization. He said, listen, if you don't get something in free agency, put some pieces around me, I'm going to want out. He told them before, they knew that, but yet they still, went out and laid an egg in free agency. I'm like, that ain't going to work. And I knew as soon as they didn't land anybody in free agency, it was done. So,
no, absolutely. So it really remains to be seen what happens with that. That Playboy, what's good with you? Welcome to the stream, and that's dope that you found the PG6 because those are hard to come across now, and you found it in your size at Ross. Shout out to you for that. Have you been able to have you stopped by any Rosses anytime soon, Kickman?
Any of the Rosses I've got around here never have anything any good.
Really?
They don't.
Okay.
They really don't, man. They have a bunch of running shoes and
the knockoffs.
Some stuff that really isn't up my alley necessarily.
Yeah.
They're not good shoes. It's just not necessarily.
Not for you. Yeah, I totally get it. I hate when I go to Ross's and they're dead like that. That's so disappointing because you see so many ones that have a lot of stuff going on, but every now and then you'll get them days where it's just super dry and it's like, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Real quick too. So Wemby, what are your thoughts on Wemby, number 1 pick? Hold up. Signal's messing up. Let me see. It'd be like that sometime. He's in Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. I'm over here on the West Coast. A lot of weather in between. Shout out to the homie Kickman Indy though. You guys, he does have a YouTube channel. You can check it out or follow him on Instagram for sure. He's posting daily there. Same name as in his profile, Kickman Indy. Let me go ahead and send him another link because that link's probably just dead. Let me see. Do I kick from studio? And then I'll bring him back I'll bring him back again. But yeah, a lot going on here, man, with the shoes. Kyrie and his response to O'Shea. I like seeing that. Kyrie speaking up for himself, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we back. Hello?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, your thoughts on Wemby really quick. What do you think about that guy?
On what?
Victor Wembanyama. I believe that's how you say that.
I think it's all to be seen right now. We haven't really seen the guy go up against NBA talent yet, and until I see that, I'm gonna hold my opinions on him because I think he's got all the tools to be a great player. Whether or not he's going to come in and keep himself healthy and perform at the same level he was over there in the EuroLeague, that's all to be seen, I think. So, I mean, honestly, he was the number 1 pick. I like Scoot. I think Scoot's a beast, man. So I think Portland got him a good one. But But Wembanyama, I think that he went to the right organization in the Spurs that can develop him, and I feel they're not going to rush him the way other teams probably would have. So, obviously he's going to be learning under Pop, which is the best situation any player could be getting into at this point in time. So yeah, man, he's got the tools.
Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Okay, cool. You got it. You say you got the tools. I got you here for 3 more minutes. I appreciate you being by, man. You there? Hello? You there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Okay. I do agree with you, what you're saying with that. I think there is still a verdict to be seen. We haven't seen anything yet. One positive that I did see is that they do have him in the gym working out on strength and conditioning. And that's all I was worried about, man. As long as he's putting in that, getting stronger and building his muscles up so he's not flimsy and Bambi legs like AD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's one thing I like to see, that he is in there doing some strength and conditioning. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though.
It is. It is. I
Yeah.
mean, I know you remember Sean Bradley, and you remember, everything that went with him. I mean, coming out, he was the next best thing too. But then,
Yeah.
it ended up a strength issue with him too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we've seen it time and time again where these guys, are good like that, and they just don't have the strength to play with the real guys in the NBA. I mean, they're going up against grown men who do this for a living and not, in college or anything else. I know Euroball is,
Yeah.
pretty physical, but at the same time, I think the NBA is just a whole different level. But yeah, getting him in there on the strength coach, man, that's the right thing. Getting him,
Absolutely.
I think they'll probably put 10 pounds on him for the season starts, which is going to be a good thing. So hey, let's just go. I mean, I wish the guy the best. I want to see, the NBA needs another generational type player right now.
Absolutely. I seen that guy Chet that plays for OKC. He got hurt last year in the summer league game and he missed the whole season. He put on 30 pounds of muscle over this off season, so he gonna be right. We have Bobo, which is Manute Bol's son. He's the closest thing to Wemby, and he's talented. He's just a little, from what I'm hearing, he's a little lazy behind the scenes. He doesn't like to work out like that. But Bobo definitely has what Wemby does in a sense. The guard agility, the hops. Hopefully Bobo could do something and become healthy. But Victor Wembanyama,
I hope he can too. He's just got to put in that work.
Yeah.
So, we know his dad did.
Exactly. It's all about that work that you put in.
The Magic could be they got some good young talent down there.
Yeah.
So, I think they just got to get it developed. Markel Fultz down there. I think he's finally starting to come around a little bit, and he's just playing pretty decent. Jalen Suggs, Banchero. I mean, Wagner. Man, they got a good
little
base.
thing over there. They do. They do.
So,
I'm curious to see how that plays out for sure with them. You know what I mean? One more Kyrie thing. Did you? I think I seen you post. Did you pick up a Kyrie 8 All-Star?
Yep.
Oh, can I see it?
Yep.
You got it with you?
It's in the other room.
Okay, no worries. Yep. We'll set that up next time. Then I get you on here.
Yeah, let's set it up next time.
Crazy shoe. That's a dope shoe right there, bro. I see that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's super nice, man.
Yeah. I'm
the
curious.
price is not super nice, but since I wasn't buying shoes every month since Kyrie is out, I kind of had to save the pennies.
Yeah, people are super taxing for the shoes. I'm curious to know if they're gonna ever just drop them to get rid of them, or what, demolish them and destroy them and put them into other type of shoes. Like,
it's like they're gonna pull a Freddy Krueger SB dunk where they just burn the things.
Man, we never know, bro. Hopefully at some point that shoe could be dropped just to get it out so people who want it can grab it and then it could be done with the shoe. Hopefully, man. Fingers crossed on that, man.
Yeah, but I think a lot of the reason they don't want to do that is because it will just prove the move that they made was wrong.
It's bad. You're right. You're right about that. You're right, because you're absolutely right about that. It would outsell all the shoes they have right now. Ja Ones is struggling. Ja, no disrespect to Ja, but his shoe needs controversy to sell. That's what I'm seeing. Controversy or colorways. That's it. It's not the shoe itself. It's about the hype behind it. The first colorway sold out because it was his very first shoe and colorway, but that baked colorway sat around, then he had a little controversy. The other shoe dropped, it sold out instantly because the people didn't think he was gonna play no more or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's always something around his releases to make the shoe pop. I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow with this shoe he's got coming out tomorrow, the Emerald Glow. I'm wondering if that's gonna sell out or not. It remains to be seen.
Yeah, it does, and then, like I said, I like the Ja One shoe. It's just, I hope the kid gets some, gets his mind right and starts just get some good support around him, and hopefully things can work out for him because
absolutely.
he's a talent, and I think he's just a young kid who's not necessarily doing the right thing all the time, and I think he just needs some help, and he just needs to get it right.
You're right. You're right about that, man.
You don't get many opportunities, so.
No, you don't, especially in the NBA. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kick, man, I appreciate you coming by. I want to have you come through and give me your opinions on the Kyrie stuff. I've been wanting to go live a little more. Now I got my mixer so I can hear you. The people watching can hear you too. So we in the game. Anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Man, there really isn't, man. I appreciate you having me on today, and hopefully we'll be hearing something soon about the new Kyrie line, and then we can both start buying a bunch more Kyries. So.
Yeah, absolutely. If I get any information, of course, I'll share it with you also. And yeah, bro, just continue to grind as I will, and holler at me if you need me or anything like that,
Yeah, will do, man. Appreciate you having me on. Have a good rest of your day, and have a happy 4th, everyone.
You too as well. Thank you. Thank you for sure. Man. Peace out. Peace out. Yeah, man, check out Kickman Indy on Instagram, same as his name as he posted it there. Or he does have a few videos on YouTube about Kyrie's and some other sneakers, you know what I mean? So definitely tap in with him, especially on the Instagram tip. He's posting like 50 times a day, reels and posts. He's posting a lot, man. So if you guys like sneaker content, go ahead and check out Kickman Indy's Instagram. Big shout out to everybody in here in the stream. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Streaming on Bosco Mitchell, Bobby Thrift, and Bosco 2 and Twitch, not on Bosco 2.0, but on Twitch. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. We'll take our first shot as soon as we get to 10 likes. First 10 likes, we've taken a shot today. It is 4th of July weekend. Why not? Midday, seeing what it do with you guys. A lot of things happening, but not too many things happening. Let's see. Let me see what you say here. Thoughts on the Nike Com slides. Oh yeah. Now those slides is pretty interesting. I showed them in a couple of videos. They look a lot like Yeezy slides, but a similar, a little tweak here and there. I understand the sizing is a little different from the Yeezy slide. Yeezy slides, you usually had to go a size up on those. I feel like these slides are true to size. Nike's just trying to capitalize on the opportunity there. It looks a lot like a new model of a slide. It really does. Seen them in 3 colorways now. It's a white one. It's seen them in 3 colorways. Can't remember which ones though. But it's 3 colorways of the slides. Oh, white, brown, and black. I think they're like $45 to $50. I think they're cheaper than they're cheaper than the Yeezy slides. But I'm gonna have to try them on. I'm gonna have to try them on and see what they feel like because I haven't tried it on. But the shoe, it looks cool. I'm not mad at it. It's not too ugly, but it looks a lot like a Yeezy brother. A lot of people are doing that. It is what it is. I haven't seen nobody wearing them yet. I've seen them on shelves, but I haven't seen nobody have them on feet yet. Is that a shoe that you feel like, is that a slide that you see yourself picking up? Let's see. So we got that. We have Anthony Edwards extending his situation with the Wizards. No, he don't play for the Wizards. He plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, he's definitely the future of Minnesota, in my opinion. A 5-year rookie max deal that could be worth $260 million. Jeez, $260 million for Anthony Edwards, man. That's crazy. He is a talent. That boy got some game, explosive game. Him and Cat definitely seems like it makes sense. Now we get a full season of it with no trades being made. D'Lo was there. He came over to the Lakers trade deadline. I know that probably messed up some of their chemistry, even though they were able to make it to the play-in game. When I don't think they were able to make the play-in game at first, But it's ebbs and flows, of course. Got all 3. Okay. Size up because they're a little snug as well. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check them out to see what's up with them. Maybe we'll talk about them on the channel in a review or something. My girl has some slides, so maybe I get one for her side and then put them in comparison to see what's up with it. Not a bad situation though. Not a bad situation. We gotta see what else is to come. If there's anything else that will be dropping, as far as what other colorways. Is it gonna be a black one, a blue one? The black one is dope. A black one or a blue one will be dope, or a red one will be dope too as well. I think both of those might not be too bad. We did upload a video earlier today. Check that out if you haven't done so on Bosco Mitchell. Uploaded a video on Bosco 2.0 not too long ago either. We'll probably have another one dropping later on today. Yeah, Brandon, what's going on, man? Yeah. So did they make something official yet? We were talking a little bit about it earlier. Damian Lillard, is it going to be Miami? Is it going to be, where's it going to be? I honestly think everybody's pointing to Miami right now, which I don't know if I like that. I think I do like it. Actually, I do. For him personally, I think Miami might be a good fit for him, actually. If they're able to get him and not lose a lot, then I think they're definitely able to come up on that for sure. Yeah. Sneak J, what's going on? Sneak JJ, what's going on with you? How you doing today? Man, I need to chill out. That's crazy. Saw something on my timeline. I was trying to see if they had any latest news about some some sneakers or some free agency news. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. It's good for him, not for Portland. That's true. I feel like that situation was him out of Portland. They were trying to both wait to see who was going to make the announcement first. If Portland was going to announce that Dame was tradable, or if Dame was going to say he wanted out. Portland was going to make it to where Dame had to say he wanted out. I don't think they were going to trade him because they don't want to look like they're the ones in the wrong. They want Dame to maybe look more like the bad guy. I've seen a couple people reacting, saying that they didn't like the fact that Dame wanted to leave. That's kind of weird. He's been there for a long time, and he's definitely served. He's definitely served y'all well. He's been there for a long time and dedicated to the team. He wants to win a ring, and I think in the West for him, the team they have, the makeup probably wouldn't have made a championship come. There's too much going on in the West. Him going to the Eastern Conference give him a better fighting chance to at least smelling what the finals is like. On the Western Conference with the team he had, it's hard for them to get over the hump with the Golden States of the world or the Lakers or the Nuggets for sure, even though the Nuggets beat everybody. But I just think it was a little more of an uphill battle for him. You like him to go to Boston. Boston with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown might be a good trio. Or if they have him come there and get Jaylen Brown out there and get somebody else in for Jaylen Brown. But Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and him, Dame Lillard, would be nice. I personally think the fit in Miami works if he's able to come over there without losing too much, because they play hard-nosed. They play just like he does. Him and Jimmy Butler would be a crazy dynamic duel, like one of the best under big man and guard duels ever. I mean, one of the toughest, because, we got Jimmy Butler, who definitely does his thing at a high clip, and then Damian Lillard is Dame Lillard. Those two guys on the same team would be nasty, bro. Sneak JJ, what's good, though? Sick with this kicks. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing today? Definitely getting on here a little earlier. Kyrie responding to O'Shea about his sneaker line. What do you guys think about that? Selling what? How many billion? 2.6 billion from some outrageous, crazy stuff in 7 years. He's selling billions of sneakers. That was one of Nike's biggest losses right there, bro. 2.6 billion in revenue over 7 years is wild, man. Oh man. That was hilarious, Jersey Plug. That was hilarious. And to be there the day it happened in person, I was surprised at what I was seeing. Like, what this man got going on? I don't know if you know, but like on our channel, all we do is sneakers over here, as you see behind me. So when I saw them shoes, I was like, huh? I from a distance, I saw them from a distance, so I just thought he got a custom done. You know, he played for North Carolina. You would think Jordan, North Carolina, something. Even though he kind of disses Jordan all the time, he can get a chance to. But yeah, I thought there was some custom Jordan 11s, but they're just the silhouette with the fake Burberry print. Malika killed him for that too. The double knockoffs. He still ain't forgave her for the rest of the season. It's crazy though, man. Like that's a shoe you just don't do, man. You know, maybe he's not aware, but if you're in the basketball world, which is connected to sneaker culture, you got to know that wearing fake sneakers on a basketball podcast is just out. Somebody's going to catch it and they're going to talk about it. Now, if you're doing it for that purpose, the people catch it and talk about it, there you go. But the chat was just flaming him the whole time. Like, what the hell is that? And for his response to be, what? These ain't no Michael Jordan. These is mine. Like, oh, yeah? Ain't that Burberry print? Nah, this is my print. Nah, bro. It was a Jordan 11 shoe without the Jordan symbol on there, too. That's crazy. Yeah, see, you know what's up then, Brandon. Shout out to you, my dude. Everything's coming together now. I remember. Yeah, you grabbing some stuff from me. I appreciate that, bro. Let's see. Yeah, Miami would be a good fit for him. I just think that goes with his team, with his, you know, Kickman Indy earlier mentioned him going to Philly somehow. Him and Joel Embiid might be the magic touch. I just feel like Philly has the same situation that the Clippers do. They just can't get over the hump. They just can't get out their own way. And it's very fitting that they wear the same actual colors. That Philly and the Clippers have the same fortune, or same, what's the word I'm looking for? Not fortune, but same output or outcome, you know, wearing the exact same colors, red, white, and blue. Those are the same two teams, just the mirror opposite. And they both have the same element. They play so well during the regular season. Then right when the time when you really don't need to see that happen, you need nothing to go wrong, everything goes wrong. It's crazy. It happens for both teams. Yeah, Jimmy Butler, Dame Lillard, Bam, and then the rest of their strong nucleus. You know, even though they lost, I guess, Gabe Vincent. Like a lot of people are feeling like Gabe Vincent was a really significant piece, and I guess he was. He definitely did ball during the finals, or the playoffs before the finals. He might have got shut down a little bit in the finals, but he definitely did his thing. And I was talking about earlier how, or maybe that was last night live stream, how the Gabe Vincent move to me feels so much like the Kendrick Nunn move. The Lakers played the Miami Heat in the finals in 2020. Kendrick Nunn definitely balled for the Heat at that time. Lakers picked him up, never ended up using him. Injuries, whatnot. They never ended up using Kendrick Nunn at all. Crazy. So then Gabe Vincent balls out, makes it to the finals, balling out during the playoffs. Lakers say, we want you. So is it going to be a Kendrick Nunn part 2, Kendrick Nunn / Michael Beasley situation part 2, or is Gabe Vincent going to be able to remember how to shoot the ball when the ball gets passed to him? You know, as a shooter, you got to know it does suck when you shoot and it don't go in. And I remember watching a lot of the games, and Malik Beasley, they had put him in sometimes to try to just let him go, trying to get him some reps up to get into the flow, and he never could. I remember they put him in the game one time. The Lakers had it won, you know, like 7 minutes left. They put him in and try to give him the ball every play. He just kept breaking. It's like, damn, people come to LA or people come to play with LeBron and just forget how to do what they came to do. Like, maybe the lights is too big and too bright or something like that. You know, I don't know. But that happens a lot with LeBron teams. You do have them outliers who do step up to the plate, but a lot of times people fizzle away, bro. We at 7 likes. If you could do me the favor, hit the like button if you haven't done so on the stream. Once we get to 10 likes, we hit the first benchmark at 10 likes. So hit the like button for your boy, of course. Fly traps are beaters for real. Yep, definitely good shoes to have as beaters. They're great on the court. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Definitely, bro. You never know. We gotta see what happens today. If there will be some more big moves, Anthony Edwards move was a pretty big move. 200 and something million, 260 million. That's crazy. Extension on a rookie contract. You know what I mean? So, one thing that I do like and do enjoy, shout out to whoever did hit the like button, man. I appreciate that. Whether you're watching on Bobby Thrift or Bosco Mitchell, hit the like button for your boy. We need 2 more likes to hit the first benchmark. But yeah, so I put everything on my Discord. Energy 810 link is always in the description box of every one of my videos. Just scroll down to the description area and you'll see that there. I post there like I would on Instagram. I post there a lot more, some of my finds when I'm out in the store and just things I come across online. I post it there as opposed to on Instagram, even though my Instagram's still active and I do a lot of things on Instagram as well. You know what I mean? So I was coming to say that Anthony Edwards. Oh yeah. So I'm sure some of you guys have been seeing things around the stores. If you watch some of my videos, there is a Nike Dunk Chicago split that drops July 14th. Not sure how many people will be going for the shoe. Showing it here just to see what your thoughts are, because of course they're showing it and highlighting the shoe as if somebody might really want it. But it's funny because it comes out July 14th, but stores are still making a mistake, or either on purpose, or maybe people just have different release dates like I've heard of before. But these are coming out July 14th, but I've definitely seen them in stores just yesterday. In my last video, you guys can check it, it's in there too. They had sizes available for the shoe. I don't know if anybody likes it or not. Pretty decent dunk. A lot of things are just posted up chilling. As you can see at the top corner right here of the picture, that's a dunk. I mean, a Panda dunk. Panda's just chilling out, bro. Like, you can go to the store, kind of walk in and get yourself a Panda. You can leave your house with the intentions of buying yourself a Panda dunk and go to the store and actually get one. You might have to go to a couple stores, but you'll be able to find one for sure. That's crazy. That's dope to see though, man. Crazy to see, bro. So yeah, Dunk Low supposed to drop on the 14th, but it's actually out now. Chicago split, not a bad colorway. Any type of red, black, and white, it's not bad. However, that gray that they added might have killed the shoe a little bit. But I don't know if they could have made it white right there when you have a white panel there also. But if they made this swoosh black the whole time, well, that would just be a bread then. I don't know. I think they kind of killed it with doing it like this. The Chicago split idea sounds good, but I think they might have messed it up with this swoosh right here, at least the second half of the swoosh. And the medial side, it's the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. That's my opinion. Maybe you guys might like it. Let me know in the chat or the replay if you're watching now or later, like an hour later. Then we get word of the military blue OG Jordan 4 returning May in 2024. This right here will definitely be something that a lot of people are looking forward to. I'm pretty sure. It looks like it's going to have Nike Air on the back. Can never go wrong with Jordan 4s, especially in colorways like this. Definitely on point, bro. Definitely on point, Sure. Looking forward to seeing what else is coming out. We got a lot to look forward to in the next couple of weeks to months, A lot of shoes are available, though. You don't have to rush to grab them as soon as they drop because, they'll be available. Things aren't selling out too crazy, which is a good thing. It gives you time to not have to rush to the store and continuously buy shoes, You could take your time with your collection. Let me see. I'm going to check my other one and see if we linking up right now. If we there, we're going to do it. Shout out to everybody on Bobby Thrift. If you guys going out and doing any hunting today, make sure you send some pictures my way. Let me know what you guys came up on. You can tag me on Instagram, Bosco's Goodies, or Bobby Thrift. You can tag me either way. I'll share your finds in the live streams, or you can join the Discord and just post your stuff in there. When you guys post your finds, that helps everybody. It helps people see that you're really serious about out there, hustling. For one, you're out there really making the moves to get there. And then it also is like an almanac for people to kind of know what to look for, if that's the right, almanac. That's the one that kind of lets you know. Not a map. It's a map too, but an almanac is like where it tell you where to find exactly certain things at certain points, longitude and latitude type shit, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't that what an almanac was for? So yeah, it's always good to share the information. A lot of people like to gatekeep, but the days of gatekeeping for things like this is kind of fizzling out because everything is dropping down right now as far as the value, in a sense. Like, there's not too many things that you got to keep secret because people are gonna come and buy it all up. People ain't really doing that. People ain't really doing that. You could tell them now, and they'll forget back later on when it's really time to do it again. So gatekeeping ain't really the best thing, but it is what it is. I understand why people do it. Is there more of a Trailblazer colorway than the gray? That's true. Definitely more of a Trailblazer shoe. I totally get that. Yep. New Jordan 38s are not bad. I like the silhouette. I see what they're doing there. Jordans, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about it, but I mentioned it yesterday too, that Jordan's basketball performance shoes are doing better than the retros. And that 38 is kind of falling in line with the Jason Tatum 1, Luka, and Zion 2. I like the way the shoe looks. The makeup of it is not a bad shoe at all. Did I post that or anything? Yeah, the makeup of the 38 is not a bad shoe. What do you guys in the chat think about that? Have y'all seen the 38 yet? Did I post one in the Discord? I thought I did at some point. Let's scroll all the way up. Maybe I didn't. But no, the Jordan 38 is definitely a good shoe. It's improving on the new legacy of Jordan, to be honest with you. I can honestly say that. And what I mean by the new legacy is what I'm saying, like all the newer shoes they've been doing for performance-wise is keeping up there. It's definitely holding down the fort. It's not falling off. Look at all these Tatum colorways that's coming up too. A lot of things happening with the new Jordan, new Jordan performance sneakers. A lot of dope colorways for all of them coming out pretty soon, It's a good thing. And that 38 falls right in suit. It's crazy that it's not crazy, but apparently WNBA players were debuting the shoe first because they're in season. And that's good to see that it didn't just have to be a male signature athlete basketball sneaker. It could be a WNBA player because they're in the WNBA. They're professional athletes too. 38s are not bad though. I seen the Kawhi 54 Jordan 38. That looked kind of wild, but the black and white colorway is definitely on point, Want to see what it looks like in person. I don't remember the actual retail price for it. These Tatum colorways, man, is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. And then they were releasing the reverse Grinch colorway, which I know a lot of people are excited about, right? The Kobe reverse Grinch rumored to be dropping in December. A December release. I'm sure there will be a lot of crazy December releases. We got the Jordan 1 reimagined blue suedes. There's a lot. I can't even think of everything right now that's supposed to drop during the holiday season / December, But I know this is definitely a Kobe a lot of people are going for. You would hope that they made 1 million pair of them like they do other shoes, but probably not. They'll probably just make 100,000 and call it a day. Just being funny. Hopefully they make at least 500,000 pairs so people can get it. I feel like this is a shoe that won't sit around like that. People will definitely try to grab this. You know what I mean? Yeah, Brandon, I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to need these. This is probably one, if I'm able to grab it, I won't sell it later down the road like I did my Grinches. I like that red colorway with the hint of the Volt green as opposed to the all Volt green shoe. AD been wearing these. A few other players in the NBA have been wearing those for a minute. So it will be dope to see these things finally in hand. You know what I mean? One more like on Bosco Mitchell. We almost there. If you haven't hit... The fuck was that? Loud ass noise outside, bro. Last night, y'all just saw me get scared real quick. It was some loud ass noise. I don't know what the fuck that was. That shit caught me out. What the fuck is that? Last night, really quick. Last night we were streaming. Last night went for like 4 hours almost. Kind of rounded it up to 4 hours. It's like 3 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. It's crazy, man. Right after maybe I put it in a video that dropped today. No, it's gonna be in the next video. But right after I said, all right, y'all have a good night. Peace. And I clicked in podcast or in broadcast. And it said, are you sure? I said, yes. Right as I said, yes, and like clicked it off, my whole city went black. Like the whole neighborhood went black. Like all the power lights went out. It felt like I did it. I did not do it. But because of how I clicked, and it said, okay, boom. And when it said offline, then everything shut off. I was like, what? That shit was crazy, bro. And it kept happening throughout the night. I was up for like another hour and a half after we got off stream, just up, doing whatever, winding down and just, because I had a lot of shots last night. I had a lot of these, so I wasn't going to be able to fall right asleep. And it kept happening throughout the night. You know what I mean? You look outside, it's pitch black as far as the eye can see. You see people outside because people were outside that late walking their dogs and stuff. I mean, I guess because it's summertime, 2 a.m. is not a weird time to walk your dog. But who walks their dog 2, 3 a.m? I mean, I guess if your dog got to go, you got to go, right? Damn, to get up in the middle of the night to go walk your dog 2, 3 a.m. got to suck. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, right? Yes, I just thought that was weird. We had like a little rolling blackout situation late last night. Yeah. So they got what is this? Speaking of Damian Lillard, they have a new model of the Dame 8. This is the Dame 8 XPLY. This is the newest model. This is his budget model. Not a bad shoe. The colorway is just throwing me off. I can't even really enjoy the shoe because of how bright this shoe is right now. The pictures that they gave us, it's just hard to almost see the damn shoe. But of course, we'll see this at some point in stores. Once we do, I'll definitely will let you guys know. Just wanted to show it to you in this stream to see what you guys thought about. Maybe when I come live later on today or tomorrow, whichever time I'm able to come live next, we'll have better images or some other colorways. I've heard good things about the Dame Lillard, takedown model or budget model from Adidas. Not a bad shoe. Those are like the newest things I've heard so far. The OG4, the Chicago split that's actually in some stores now, the new Dame XPLY, and then of course those Kobe's, man. Of course, those Kobe's, man. A lot of people gonna be looking for those Kobe's. That's for damn sure. Yeah, these were brick right here. Somebody's asking a question. Those of you guys who might be in the chat too, or watching it in the stream. Official puts in the Discord. Y'all think these were brick? The Jordan 12 women's brilliant orange. I absolutely do. Official, because a lot of shoes have been doing that. A lot of shoes are quote unquote bricking or selling under retail or not selling at all right now. I like this color combination. I am a big fan of Jordan 12s, like 11s, 12s, and 13s, my favorite silhouettes, my top 3. And so it's hard to mess up or me to disagree with a Jordan 12. I like the fact the black leather is going to look good. The orange, that's a cool combination. But I don't think it'll sell out. You know what I mean? I think it'll be around for a minute. The women's Jordan 12 that recently came out, the black, white, and royal blue one, I think that one's fire, but that's just sitting around chilling. Nobody wants it. Probably going to be on sale soon. I'm surprised I haven't seen it on sale yet. But are you guys feeling this? Yes. And Brandon thinks it's a nasty colorway. Yes, it's all right. Like, now, let me tell you, this image right here is way more underwhelming than the first images I saw. The other images I saw, the orange looked a little bit more vibrant, looked a little bit more like electric orange. Brilliant orange is like electric orange, like a shiny type orange. This looks like kind of like a dull orange, So it probably looked even worse in person. They needed to try to do something to switch that up a little bit, you know what I mean? But big shout out to Official for adding this picture in the Discord, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. We add different information or pictures about things that's relevant to what we're doing, keeping it respectful. Don't add nothing crazy into our Discord, you know what I'm saying? But overall, yeah, that's pretty crazy. And I've seen this post, which is kind of spooky. We got to see what's up with this. But there's a video attached to this post if you guys want to check out this guy's page. This video shows how AI turns its Wi-Fi routers into cameras that can see through walls, see people through walls. I'm not here for it. We are really in the future. We got robots driving down the streets, delivering food. I see that all day in Hollywood and Melrose. That's where we're at with it. Got the AI tools helping us do everything. It's crazy times that we're in. It's looking like all the movies we watched back in the day. Yeah, I don't see a bunch of women wearing 12s either, which makes you wonder why they even went the route to do that. I feel like maybe more hooping basketball girls might wear the 12s. I think the times that I've seen women wearing 12s, they were like hoopers. Oh, you're talking about the Dames. Okay. Yeah, that colorway is very bright and loud. It has to be more impressive in person, or maybe some better materials or something. You know, because that's not it. What we just seen right there. What we just saw is not it. It ain't it, my dude. It ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It remains to be seen. We shall check it out and see what's up. Want to come here live a little bit during the middle of the day. I know it's the holiday right now. A lot of people are out there doing stuff, having fun. I want to shout out everybody who came through this stream and chill out with us for however long you were here for. You know, there definitely is more work to be done today. But of course, we had some time to go ahead and do a live stream to see what's up. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Share this video. At least hit the like button if you don't share it. That'll help more people get to it. You know, hopefully there's some more news or something interesting to talk about. If so, we'll come back later on tonight. You know, big up everybody here who's watching from whatever platform you're on. Bobby Thrift, Bosco Mitchell, or Bosco on Twitch. We are swimming on Twitch right now at the same time. Hit me up if you have any questions. Join my Discord, link in the description. Also follow or check out boscosgoodies.com. Hats, shoes, jerseys, other apparel, things like that there, man. I'll see y'all in the next one.